These are the dogs available for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Monday, August the 6th. Our first dog is Cyrus, who is a boy. He is 63 pounds. He's a year and a half old. He's one that's got a high energy level, so you're going to need a lot of tennis balls and frisbees to play with him. Our next dog is a new one named Izzy. Izzy is 2 years old. Izzy's got a lot of energy, but you'd think laying there Izzy would be a couch potato. Izzy weighs 40 pounds. She's a pretty girl. This one is a puppy, only 6 months old. This is Doug. Doug is an unusual looking puppy. Almost looks like a cattle dog mix. At 6 months old, Doug weighs about 10 pounds, so expect 20-something pounds when Doug's done growing. Our next dog is Shay. Shay is 7 years old. A very beautiful dog. Knows a couple of commands and 48 pounds. So this dog's not going to get any bigger. Knows several commands actually, and just a very well behaved and beautiful dog. This is a hairy little dog. This is a large Pomeranian. This Pomeranian is a year and a half old, a boy, and weighs 20 pounds. Do not adjust your set. You are not seeing double. We have 2 girls here that are 3 years old. They're schnauzers. They each weigh between 15 to 20 pounds. Next is Roscoe. Roscoe is 7 months old, so somewhat of a puppy still, given up by his owner. He weighs 50 pounds, and he's got just a short little tail. It's a good thing we still have $25 adoptions, because we have a lot of dogs to pick from right now, all needing to go home. Our next dog is Sweetie, who is a Walker Hound, 44 pounds and 4 years old. Those big, beautiful brown eyes and those big floppy ears are what everybody adores. Our next dog is an active but obedient dog named Obi. Obi is a retriever type dog who is 3 years old. He weighs around 50 pounds. Obi walks well on a leash, knows sit and stay, and really enjoys the water. Major is a big guy. He is a year old and he weighs 65 pounds. Shouldn't get any bigger. Actually, I'm sorry, he's not a year old. He's almost 2 years old. So he's not going to get any bigger. Similar in appearance to Major is General. General knows shake and sit. He is 4 years old and he weighs 70 pounds. He's actually a little bit heavier than General. I'm sorry, General's a little heavier than Major. Hard to get my ranks straight. This is Vito. Vito is a puppy still, 9 months old, weighing about 29 pounds. Still going to gain a little weight, but not a whole lot more. Probably going to be close to 40 pounds when he's done growing. Next is Zoe. Zoe is 4 years old and 45 pounds. She's got a lot of energy, but she does cuddle up nicely. Next is an interesting dog named Thor. Thor is shaped kind of like a basset hound. It sure sounds like a basset also. Thor weighs 46 pounds. and was given up by his owner because he was digging holes in the yard. This is Coco. Coco walks pretty nice on a leash, but she's got a lot of energy. She's 3 years old. He's 3 years old, and he weighs 68 pounds. Coco's currently our heaviest dog in adoptions. Taking a nap after the day's activities is Buster. Buster's 2 years old. He weighs 48 pounds. He does pull a little bit on the leash, but he's a very nice dog. Likes his treats, and he knows sit and stay. Our next dog walks really well on a leash, and this is a 1-year-old named Flocka. Flocka is 50 pounds and was given up by his owner. I sure would like to get Nadia into a new home. Nadia's been with us the longest. She is a year old and weighs 38 pounds. She just stares right into the camera and knows how to work the camera. She's begging, please take me home. You could have a staring contest with this dog, but you would lose. Next is Darcy, who is 10 months old, a very playful dog. Loves attention. This dog weighs 35 pounds and is probably going to be a 40-pound, maybe slightly bigger dog when she's done growing. This dog named Wiley knows a lot of commands. Wiley is 2 years old and 42 pounds. This dog knows lay down, sit, and shake. Very affectionate dog that's also extraordinarily intelligent. And on our back row, we've got a few youngsters. This is Diana, who is 4 months old. She's a pretty little girl. She is 15 pounds. A 5-month-old that looks a lot like Diana is Dina. Dina is 20 pounds, so she'll probably be a little bit smaller than Diana. Next is Zoe, who is 6 months old. This dog at 35 pounds will get a little bigger, probably 50 pounds, and was given up by her owner. And her name's not Zoe, that was her original name. Looks like her name has been changed to Laurel because she's such an entertaining clown. Well, if you like stories that are short and sweet, you might like Baby. Baby's short and sweet also. Baby is 7 years old. A miniature pincher type dog that is somewhat on the overweight side. Lastly is Peanut. Peanut is a 1-year-old who is 40 pounds, not going to get any bigger. A really affectionate girl. She's a doll. She knows how to sit on command, but you don't even have to ask her. She just does it automatically. Well, that's all of the dogs we have up for adoption here at Pinellas County Animal Services at closing time on Monday, August the 6th. All of the dogs in tonight's video will be available for adoption when the shelter reopens on the 7th at 9 a.m. We hope that you come out and adopt one soon. Thank you for looking at the animals here at Pinellas County Animal Services.